I was inspired to do this research study with two lovely medical students from Mount Sinai after I saw a patient in my Mount Sinai practice with a facial rash, quite itchy, that she couldn't figure out. So she came to me and we went through all her products. She was using a lot of makeup and different moisturizers. And when I asked her whether she had used any new products recently, she said, well, I did buy this expensive moisturizer at Bergdorf recently, but it can't be that because I paid almost $350 for it. And so I asked her which one it was. She identified that it happened to be La Mer. And we did a patch test, which she was hesitant to do. And the patch test showed that she was allergic to her La Mer cream. And we also tested for individual allergens to figure out which allergen within this cream caused it. And it turned out that it was one of my favorite allergens, methylisothiazolinone. This is an allergen that has already been banned in Europe, in leave-on products, and in a lot of other countries in the world, but not banned at all in the United States. So we're still seeing a lot of allergies to it. So this experience prompted me to do a study where two medical students and I looked at 50 most expensive moisturizers from we picked the CVS database of moisturizers. We picked 50 most expensive ones and 50 least expensive ones. We dissected out all the ingredients, looked at all the individual ingredients, and did a statistical analysis comparing the allergenic potential of each of those ingredients. And what we found is that the more expensive moisturizers had a higher chance of containing an allergen than the less expensive ones. Mainly, these were fragrances. So the more expensive moisturizers contained more fragrances, which were likely to cause an allergic reaction. They also contained more preservatives, but fragrance was the main difference between the two groups. So the answer to the question, is it better to use a less expensive moisturizer in terms of allergenic potential? Well, this study showed that the more expensive ones were more likely to cause allergic reactions, or at least contain higher concentration of allergens that could potentially cause an allergic reaction in a prone individual. This is just one study, so hard to make a conclusion, but from our study, the conclusion was exactly that. The more expensive moisturizers lose, the less expensive moisturizers win.